Brigitte, I love you, Okis. Armen, I love you, Manches. Maro, I love you. From Grandpa with love.
This video of this presentation is dedicated to my family, especially my grandchildren. I hope my presentation will awaken a sense of curiosity to further investigate in depth the items or the subjects I'm talking about. The choice of my heading, which is the day after the Passover, will be explained later on, because there is a reason why I called it like that. I started this project in April 2008 in Bali, Indonesia. Please feel free to contact me if you think that this presentation needs corrections and editing. Now, this particular chapter is about astronomy, galaxies and nebulas, especially the Milky Way. I have always been fascinated by the Milky Way. And here I can share my knowledge. I'm sure a lot of people know about the Milky Way, but maybe there are some details we don't know. Now, our solar system is in the Milky Way. Galaxies range in size from small systems to giants containing up to 1,000 billion stars. The sun and all the stars visible in the night sky belong to our own galaxy, the Milky Way. The word galaxy is a Greek word which means milk, from the Greek galactos. The generic term for such a source is nebula, a Latin word which means cloud or mist. In the 10th century of our era, an Iranian astronomer with the name of Asufi described such a faint patch of light in the constellation of Andromeda. And it took 700 years in the 18th century for a French astronomer to catalogue all the galaxies that were seen in those days. And Sufi's galaxy, a Sufi, was M31. Now, the French astronomer, his name was Charles Messier, and that's why all the galaxies have a prefix of M, M11, M31, M100 galaxies. Now, the Andromeda galaxy, about 2.3 million light years away from our galaxy and 150,000 light years in diameter, and contains about 200 billion stars. There are approximately 100 billion galaxies, each galaxy with approximately 1,000 billion stars. You can imagine the vastness of the universe. These photographs are actual photographs taken by special telescopes. Only a few. This is the Crab Nebula, which is an exploding nebula, as you can see. The next one is the spiral galaxy called M100, which is 35 million to 8 million light years from the Earth. You can imagine how far they are. The next one is the Orion Nebula. It's a giant of a nebula. And guess what? It is 1,600 light years from Earth. As I said, these are actual photographs. Now we come to the Ring Nebula, which is also numbered as M57. It's in the constellation of Lyra or Lyra. And the next one is the spiral galaxy. The difference between nebula and galaxy: nebula have more gas than solid matter. And finally, we come to our constellation, which is called the constellation of Zodiac, which tells us about our signs. The Milky Way has been found to be a large saucer-shaped spiral galaxy. The central thickness of this plate-like galaxy, the Milky Way, is 10,000 light years thick in the center. As for the diameter, it's 100,000 light years long. The mass of the Milky Way is 2 million times greater than the Sun, our Sun. Now the rotation. The Milky Way rotates on an axis joining the galactic poles. The period of the rotation of the outer rim of the galaxy, naturally the further you go, the faster it turns, is the rotation 200 million years. So in other words, it takes 200 million years for the galaxy to rotate only once. And because our solar system is at the edge of the galaxy, the speed of the solar system is enormous. It is 270 kilometers per second and 170 miles per second, which makes it 2,000 times faster than the speed of today's jumbo jets. Our galaxy is rushing around in a circle, and it takes 200 million years to come to the same point. There is a group of stars called Alpha Centauri A, B, and C. Alpha Centauri C is the closest star to us. It is also close Proxima Centauri. and it is 4.3 light years away. In other words, when you look at we look at the star Alpha Centauri in the sky, it is the light that we see started from that star 4.3 years ago. That's how far it is. And that Alpha Centauri C is the closest star to our solar system. So the closest star to our solar system, which is Alpha Centauri C, is 4.3 light years away. The sun, the rays of the sun, to reach the Earth takes 7 minutes, by the way. Now, let me talk about the speed of light. First of all, the speed of light in kilometers is 300,000 kilometers per second, 300,000 kilometers per second. And in miles, it's 187,500 miles per second. Now, to find out the distance of 1 light year only, what we do, we multiply the speed of light times 365 days times 24 hours times 60 minutes times 60 seconds. That gives us, in kilometers, 9.5 million kilometers. That's 1 light year. And in miles, it's 6 million miles. Thank you. This is the end of the first chapter.